Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Zach, but you guys can call me Hazardous. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel, and welcome back to another Red Dead Redemption 2 video here on the channel today, guys. In today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be talking about the honor system making a return in RDR2 and other gameplay features that have to do with the Red Dead Redemption 2 honor system. We saw this in Red Dead Redemption 1, so it is going to be making a return, guys. And if you guys enjoyed this video and find that any of this information helpful, definitely drop a like on this video, guys. And if you guys enjoy daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content just like this on my channel, please feel free to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and let's get it started. So actually, before we do, I want to mention that I uploaded 2 videos in the past 2 days talking about the execution system in Red Dead Redemption 2 and all the confirmed Red Dead Redemption 2 weapons. Now, YouTube notifications have been really messed up this week, so it seems like these videos did not get sent out to my normal audience. My executions video actually did get demonetized, I think just because of the titles, where execution and executions were mentioned twice in the titles. So YouTube demonetized it for unfamily friendly content, and the whole video is just gameplay of The Last of Us executions and things like that. So definitely a strong topic, but I guess YouTube didn't like that. So I would appreciate if you guys could go check that video out and check out my video from yesterday, because both of them have less than 1,000 views right now, and I've noticed my average on videos is over 1,000 recently, which I cannot thank you guys enough for, so I really appreciate that. But if you guys could just go check those videos out as well, that would mean so much to me. But yeah, like I said, without further ado, let's jump into this information. So let's talk about this honor system. So as part of the same preview, Rockstar confirmed that their honor system from the first Red Dead Redemption game will return, and it will affect how Morgan is treated by the NPCs and merchants in towns and settlements. The scale ranges from honorable to outlaw, and it'll be interesting to see how this morality manifests itself in the game. So as a reformed outlaw, John Marston, it made sense that you could either try to maintain your integrity or relapse into lawless rebellion. And as Arthur Morgan, since we're going to be able to play with him as our main character, it seems like you're still waist deep in the degenerate lifestyle of a renegade. So how good can a righteous playthrough be if you're still robbing banks and killing people? I don't know. We'll have to see. But we also know from the hands-off demo that based on your reputation, their honor system, shopkeepers will alter their price and people will treat you differently. And it's possible that these certain quests will only be available to upstanding members of the community, while other players will require a less discerning gentleman, so to speak. You'll also be able to approach different situations in different ways, which will contribute to your overall reputation. The example used in previews has been where Morgan is looting a fishing settlement, and when a fisherman appears and asks if Arthur would kindly put back the things he's stolen, you can either whip out your revolver and shoot the guy down, take the Shoelace Express and hightail it out of there, or menace the man into keeping all of your loot. So the time of day, location, and any partners you choose to bring with you can also affect the outcome of quests. We also want to break down the morale system as well, and on top of all this, the previews mentioned that there would also be an element of management to the gameplay. As one of Dutch's right-hand guys, Morgan is in charge of running supplies to their camp, and a morale system will mean that if everyone's belly is full, then morale is high, but if you've been skimping on rations, then people will start to get grumpy and go hungry. We've seen this actually in The Last of Us Factions mode online, where you need to scavenge for food and supplies and things like that, and I hope we have a morale system in Red Dead Redemption 2, because The Last of Us executed on that perfectly, and I think Red Dead Redemption 2 can do even better since we actually have a camp now that we return to before and after missions. It makes sense that we need to scavenge supplies to bring back to the camp. Now, in terms of the honor and morale system, mostly talking about the honor system. In Red Dead Redemption 1, if you shot people without a bandana on, you would lose honor, and if you did missions that rewarded you with honor and you did it without a bandana on, you would gain honor. Now, if you put the bandana on and started killing people, you wouldn't lose honor, but if you kept the bandana on during missions, you wouldn't gain honor from completing those good deeds. So the bandana was kind of like a buffer and a stop to whatever honor, like it just capped your honor and just kept it consistent. It wouldn't change no matter how many good or bad deeds you did. As long as you had the bandana on, your honor level would stay the same, and I think we're going to be seeing that feature come back into Red Dead Redemption 2, because if we take a look at all these screenshots right here, this first one you could see is Arthur Morgan, and I guess it's Bill Williamson from the gang, because you could see his curved hat. They're both shooting people in town. I'm going to assume that's the town of Valentine, but you could see they both have bandanas on right there. And if we go to a different screenshot, Arthur Morgan is back threatening the guy at the bank to open up the safe. You can see he has his bandana on in this screenshot as well. Furthermore, into different screenshots, this is the thumbnail of my executions video. It looks like Arthur Morgan is about to execute someone, and he has his bandana on here as well. So maybe you can just apply this when you're actually taking part in missions and you want to be an outlaw and a criminal, and it looks pretty cool. Back again, we can see Arthur Morgan and Bill Williamson. This seems like a different quality screenshot, but you can see here they're both shooting their revolvers and their bolt action rifles, and they both have the bandanas on. This is probably the same setting from what we saw in the previous screenshot of those two in the same frame. Now Arthur Morgan is on a horse. You can see him shooting his pistol. He's got the bandana on. All these reinforce the claim that the honor system is making a return and that the bandana will have something to do with limiting your honor. The last two screenshots I want to show are when Arthur Morgan basically just shot someone in the stomach. You could see this guy's legs here, and Arthur Morgan's about to execute him standing outside of those saloon doors. And then lastly, Arthur Morgan in town. He's got his dual-wield pistols with the bandana on. You could see that it looks like he's up to no good. So I'm super excited to see how this honor system comes into play in this game. If you guys enjoyed this information and found the information helpful, definitely drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and you like these daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos. I'm bringing out a ton more on the channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to have some details about what we can be seeing later in June in terms of gameplay and physics gameplay and just cutscenes and things like that. Perhaps even a multiplayer reveal. We'll have to see. I feel like Rockstar is going to show a standard gameplay trailer of the story mode first before we move into the multiplayer trailers. Multiplayer trailers are probably going to come out later in August or September, but definitely stay tuned, guys, here on the channel. Subscribe if you guys are new. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Redemption 2 video. Adios, amigos.